Hey everybody. Happy Sunday to everybody. How y'all doing? One of my homeboys sent me some orange juice last week. He told me to wait a week before I open it. And have some, he said, but now don't have none for breakfast. So, you need to have this kind of orange juice for dinner. So I'm anxious to see what kind of orange juice this is that he made for me. See that? Ooh, that smells like it's fermented real good. Ooh, you know what? Yeah. Yeah. For the older generation, they used to call it grandpa's cough syrup. But that cough syrup right there, it don't suppress cough. It make you cough. But anyway, people, I was looking at some of the people I look at on these shows a little bit, and this guy's name is Political Punk. I be listening at him. And I was laughing. Y'all remember Funny Bone told y'all he always gonna bring y'all something funny but true. I want y'all to listen at this young man contradict himself. He was a Trump voter, farmer. And I want y'all to listen to how many times he contradict himself. Then when he realized nobody is gonna support him, then he's gonna be upset at the people that don't fall on his bandwagon. Y'all take a listen to this.
Thank you that there's jobs and money again. I'm at Lowe's this morning. There's not one illegal in this store. They're scared to death to show up for work. If you're an American and you want a blue-collar job, you can go to any construction company and they'll hire you on the spot right now. It has driven them out of our country. It's made us great again. There's money for everybody now.
There's money for everybody now. Like, dude, we've been practically at peak employment. And what's funny about this is this guy says there's money for everybody now. But if you ask construction workers, they don't have people, bro. There's not white people that have those fucking skills. Because you can't just show up at a construction job and, like, do concrete or framing. This fucking guy is a goddamn moron, bro. What is he even talking about? This guy is so full of shit. Like, oh yeah, you can have no experience, just show up and, like, lay a concrete foundation for a house? No, you can't. Or framing? No, you can't. Or be a fucking bricklayer? Like, come on, dude.
Got too much.
Unreal, people. Unreal. People, like I said, it's funny, but these the people that voted for Donald Trump. These the folks that voted for this man.
Garbage on your phone.
I'm telling y'all, these the folks voted for him. That's why he's back in the White House. Morons like this.
Why?
Listen to this.
The new Department of Justice Attorney General Pam Bondi is one of the scariest human beings you'll ever meet. One of the things she's doing is lifting a moratorium that was established back in March of 2018 related to capital punishments. But here's the kicker, and I want you to read this and pay attention to what it says.
Y'all listen, he Hispanic.
Oh, shit.
Traverse our borders without legal status in the United States.
No way. So people who cross the borders without legal status, they can do capital fucking punishment, bro. Jesus.
They can execute immigrants who are in the United States.
Jesus.
Remain undocumented.
Dude, what the is going on, bro? Like, what is going on, bro?
So everybody says in the comments, Project 2025, didn't you read that? That's his platform. From my understanding, that wasn't his platform. That's not what he's running on. And I never thought I'd be on the political side of TikTok because it's definitely not something I'm interested in. I'm interested in the farm side of TikTok. And it really sucks that I can't get engaged with the farm side of TikTok. But politics, everybody gets worked up about it. But Project 2025, I did not read Project 2025 because from my understanding, that's not what he was running on. That's what I was told.
That's what he's doing, though.
I don't have TV out here. I don't have news channels.
It's obvious you don't have
because
TV.
Every time you turn on the news, this news channel's saying, oh, this news channel's lying about this. The other news channel says, oh, this news channel's lying about this. I don't have time to filter through the bullshit. I'm not going to figure out who's lying, who's not. You get on the internet, and then everybody says that the left's lying.
Dude,
right?
but this is so irresponsible, bro. This is what pisses me off. He's like, I'm not going to take the time to figure out who's lying and who's not. Are you shitting me?
He knows
when it
who's
comes
lying.
down to whether your farm's gonna survive or if you're gonna be able to feed yourself or your family, your fucking kids, you're not gonna take the time to figure out who's lying or not?
That's the problem.
Bro, talk about a goddamn moron.
I might lose my farm because of the government.
Same guy.
They had a program out there called the EQIP program. I thought it was a great program. We got a contract with them for $240,000. So we signed a contract with them for $240,000, and I now have $80,000 worth of material and signed contracts for labor. And with that being said, they called me today and said, hey, I know we have this signed contract. We're reneging on it. We're not going to pay out on it.
I'll drink to that.
What do you mean you're not going to pay out on? So now I have $80,000 out of my pocket that I didn't have to spend. If we don't have that money, we will lose this farm. Politicians against politicians.
Lose it
It's
all.
the people against the people.
What a
That's what I don't
dumbass.
understand. We need to unite and be together, but then you're saying, oh, well, if you didn't vote for my party, we're not uniting with you. Well,
Exactly.
That's the problem. That's the problem.
No, the problem is the people that aren't uniting, at least on the Democratic side, we're not uniting because we don't want concentration camps for people in America, and we don't believe that civil rights should be disappearing. You need to have humanity, and we believe that there needs to be some shred of fucking truth to the thing you say. When we have somebody lying about eating the pets, eating the dogs, lying about an immigration crime epidemic when there's like 5 crimes in 2 fucking years, and like fascist takeovers of the government, locking our elected officials out of the building, disobeying court orders, disobeying the Constitution, you fucking drip motherfucker.
But we have a whole lot of things that we agree on that we could actually solve problems with if we all just settle down and actually have conversations and talk about stuff rather than just hollering, oh, fuck around and find out. Okay, fine, I'm not even going to deal with you then because you're just immature at that point.
Dude, the guy who said he's not going to take the time to figure out who's telling the truth and who's lying is telling us we should fucking simmer down. Wow, dude. What a fucking dumbass, bro. You know, only a white man could be that fucking dense. He's like, my God, my life and the survival of my family and the country I live in is so unimportant to me that I'm not even going to find out who's telling the truth when there's potentially a fucking dictatorship. Dude, that's literally, though, that's the Trump supporting mentality. Is like, I'm not going to take the time to even know if the shit is the truth. I'm just going to follow the guy who says everybody that doesn't look like me is bad. And he says he's going to kill them all so I can have more money. And so I'm going to stick with that guy.
You got to be one ignorant son of a bitch to be mad at Elon Musk and not mad at the government. What the f*** is wrong with y'all?
Dude, what, like, you gotta be mad at the government and not Elon Musk. But dude, why do we need to hate the government? We can participate. We don't need to hate the government. The government is like not even one thing. The government is like a large swath, you know, departments and institutions and people and ideals. In America, there are ideals about all people being created equal.
That's
and
the problem.
the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of
They
happiness,
don't
all
want
this
that.
wonderful shit.
They don't want
in
nobody
the
happy.
Constitution, and the whole idea is the government's supposed to be like serving us. We're supposed to have social programs and infrastructure. We should have solar panels and high-speed rail and national parks that don't have oil wells on them. We should be fighting climate change and making it so our planet and our country and the soil and the sky and the water is healthy and robust, producing fruits and vegetables.
People. My point is, on this video, do y'all see the mentality of the Trump voters? And I know I be saying stuff like Donald Trump on a 5th grade level, but what do y'all think Monka on? They got to be on the 1st grade level. Did y'all hear this man? Now he done kowtowed and being mad at people because they ain't supporting him. Look how you voted. I keep telling you, look how you voted. Y'all believe Donald Trump? Of all people on this planet, why would y'all believe Donald Trump? The rallies, y'all didn't even believe. We saw how y'all going to those rallies at the end, the last couple of months. Y'all stay in those rallies about 5, 10, 15 minutes. Even y'all had enough of Donald Trump. And y'all leave haul ass from the damn rallies. Leave. Okay. Then you turn right around in November and vote for him. Because you think you was going to gain something out of the election if he won. Y'all ain't going to gain nothing. You going to lose what you had. The little bit that you had that the Democrat was fighting for, the little bit that you did accumulate, that Joe Biden signed before he got out of office trying to help. And my hat's going to always be off to Joe Biden because he did a phenomenal job despite what y'all was brainwashed into knowing and saying and doing. Joe Biden was great. And I commend Joe Biden. All the stuff that y'all don't know that Joe Biden has done. Him and Kamala Harris. So y'all miss us with that. Miss us with wanting our help. From this clown that y'all voted in. You're not going to have our help and support. You shouldn't have it. Why should we support y'all? You didn't support the country and us. It's easy to look down your nose at people. But remember, it's people out there with longer noses than yours. And those noses are looking up instead of down. A lot of stuff happened to people. And I said this in videos long ago. When the Almighty get tired of looking at this, he'll step in. And it looks like to me that he's getting tired. Because we're getting tired of seeing it. So everybody keep praying to our God, our higher power. And our higher power don't wear suits. At all. And he don't wear a depend. So people, let's like I said, all these boycotts, let's follow them. Our voices got to be heard, people. Got to be heard. We got to do something. These people boycotting all across the world. We need to join in. Funny bone is. Let me know who's with me. Like I said, everybody who subscribed with me, thank y'all. This is going to be a proactive channel. I'm going to keep y'all informed. But our voices are going to be heard. So tell your friend and tell another friend to subscribe to Funny Bone. Because this is just the beginning, people. Just the beginning. And I plan on being around until the end. Funny Bone love y'all. We're on the road to 1,000. We got less than 100 left. So tell your friend and tell another friend to subscribe. Funny Bone will be bringing it to you. Authentically, truthfully. And a lot of it will be funny, yes, at certain times. But right now, we're on a mission to get the word out. We need to stand up, people. Funny Bone love y'all. Peace.